Want to see what's crazy? An exotic plant that self-seeds like absolute weeds. So what we're looking at here are prunus. These are evergreen laurel, cherry laurel. And we have mother trees that I grew from cuttings decades ago. They're absolutely huge, 30 foot tall. Oh, bald eagle flying over. That's one of them. So there's babies coming up all over the place. They come up in the palms. They come up beside the palms. These are the maple. These are the laurels here. Here, you can see them here. So we're taking a lot of palms with us when we move, potted palms. But I'm going to dig these guys out because where we move, we might want a hedge. And these are a really rapid growing hedge. I don't know the growing zone for these things. Another thing that grows like weeds here is the native maple. Big leaf maple. You see those trees up there? These things are frickin' weeds. Look at them. Just absolute weeds. And they're a native tree. But anyway, so I got my little weed puller here, and I'm going to start popping these out. These are just growing kind of in a mulch of leaves. And look at the seeds that have germinated here. That is great. These have all germinated, so we're going to have plenty of laurels, enough to make a hedge. I'm going to put them in that flat right there. And see what happens. They grow very easy. You can grow them from cuttings too. So those are cherry laurel. They get very fragrant flowers on them, and then they get berries on them. These black berries that the birds love to eat, and they grow massive like a southern magnolia. This is a really big tree, and you can see the flower buds on it. Let's go look. Excuse me here. Lots of flower buds on it, and they're absolutely beautiful white flowers, highly scented. You can see the leaves are kind of like a southern magnolia. And just a really hardy, drought-tolerant tree. So these guys will take well. I'm using them, like I say, we'll use them as a hedge, and I'm going to put them in a mix of wood chips and soil. All right, so stay tuned. Once we get into our new place, if this place sells sooner than later, you can follow us on YouTube and see what we're doing with the landscape and stuff like that, right? So we're not exactly 100% sure where we're going. You know, could be Vancouver Island. I mean, we're looking at places in Mexico and Costa Rica too, but I think a home base on Vancouver Island would be the best thing to do, and then travel to places from there. So if we do go to Vancouver Island, it will be coastal Vancouver Island, somewhere, you know, right across from Salt Spring Island, which will be nice. All right, thanks for watching. Cheers to you guys out there. Happy gardening, exotic gardening.